What's up guys, welcome to Supercars of London and welcome to another video following my journey to find the perfect daily driver. And behind me is the plane. No, I'm not really. I can hear Archie in his car. I am driving the Mercedes A45 AMG owned by Archie, wrapped in a satin electric blue. It looks absolutely stunning, and this is the brand new 2016 facelifted one. I'm going to find out so much more information about the car. I've driven them before and they are epic little pocket rockets, four-wheel drive and sound phenomenal and go like you wouldn't believe. So this is the smallest AMG and could sit quite perfectly alongside my AMG GTS, so I'm intrigued to drive this specific one that has been customised by Archie himself. So let's jump in and ask whether I can drive it.
Alright. Alright.
Can I drive it?
In my car?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, is this the same size? Is this the same size as my...
I think it's the same size wheel.
It's exactly the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is all about, like, can you
do it every single day?
And, go.
Boom. In Sport Plus?
In Sport Plus. The only way to drive this car is in Sport Plus. We're just going to go for a brief drive. The A45 has been one of the most suggested cars.
Has it really?
That I replaced the Audi A1
Really?
in. And I think it's because obviously it's keeping it within the AMG family. I have mentioned before that I kind of want to move away from brands that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about the A45 AMG because it's a mental car.
I love this car, man.
And obviously this is your daily.
Yeah, this is my daily, and I was looking a decision to basically what car do I buy as a daily driver, and then in the end this car was just, I don't know, the moment I drove it, heard it, yeah, and things like that, it just, and people didn't really have them as well. Yeah, I don't see loads of them. I mean, some people could say I'm wrong, but you don't really see that many around.
There isn't that.
The facelifted model, you know, like with all the mods on it, and it had everything on it.
So tell me what this car has got. Like, let's go through brake horsepower, let's go through options, let's go through like.
So 380 brake.
380 brake in the size, and it's this big.
Yeah, yeah, and you can tune that to whatever. So that's upcoming. I'm not going to ruin it yet. And but then obviously it's got everything that you want now. It's got this sports exhaust on it.
Right, okay.
So that
you can also hear the road.
You can also hear the road. Basically, all the it's got everything that your car probably has, like all the blind spot stuff. Blind spot assist, driving assist. And even at night, you have the ambient lighting thing. Yeah, it's fully kitted out. Awesome. It's got everything you need. All the latest.
So this is the perfect example. I've tested the Audi S3. Yeah. 4 doors. The Audi sort of performance car. Obviously the A45 goes up against the RS3, but I've discounted the RS3 because firstly, buying a second-hand one, the new one comes out, so it's going to be facelifted, it's going to have more power, it's probably going to be more competitive to this. Yeah. Because the old S3 is slightly underpowered compared to the 380 brake, if I'm correct, which I'm probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. You can get your foot down up there.
Yeah, let's go.
Go on, son.
I love that you're the owner of this car, you can get your foot down now.
Makes a nice noise.
It does make a good noise.
And it's only only a 2-litre engine.
I see why you have the window open as well. Because
it makes a massive difference.
You get the enhanced pops and bangs and everything.
Yeah, you can hear it. Don't do launch control.
I've literally just got in the car.
I'm just like, go on, just hammer it. Do you know what I want though? Like, I'm hoping with the exhaust upgrade is that on the down changes, like your car, obviously you get a mad noise on the down change. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. I'll get more of a noise.
Sure you will.
Oh, you didn't get it then?
Oh, there it was.
Yeah. I love the fact it's got 5 doors. The fact, like,
I'm starting to think that 5 doors is the way forward because
for a daily.
Yeah, my Audi A1, like the seats, it was really annoying, and because they look cooler, the two doors, they look cooler.
Yeah, they look
But
cooler.
practicality-wise,
I know.
like, it is.
Open the door, chuck your bags
massive
in.
difference. Makes a massive.
Going to the gym.
I'm just going to put it in comfort mode now because I just want to sort of feel the difference in the suspension because we are on a bumpy country road, one that I probably won't be driving on every day, so it's not a fair test to be driving around in Sports Plus.
But it does, everything cuts out exhaust noise, and that's what I love about this car. You can have the craziness of ragging it around in Sport Plus, and it's fun. Then you go on a motorway and cut everything off and just chill.
And you can just cruise, and this has obviously got cruise control, right?
Yeah, and it's got the, you know, when you got behind the car, and then it will slow you down.
Yeah. So it's got Distronic cruise. That's sick.
Yeah.
That is.
Does your car's
very cool. No, it doesn't.
Does
I
it
thought
not?
it did. Modern technology, because obviously I started this journey with the Porsche Carrera, way out of my budget, but the pinnacle of daily sports cars. This is like moving towards the hot hatch end rather than a sports car, but it's got the sports car performance.
Yeah.
So you get the best of both worlds. You get a small little nippy car to drive around town and stuff.
Yeah.
And it is definitely a good option.
It is a good option. I can see why everyone has been saying it to you.
Yeah. And because obviously it sits with the AMG family, it sits next to my AMG GTS. It sits really nice.
Yeah.
And it's just awkward because I knew that I was going to be filming this video and I knew that I was going to be discounting it from the hunt of my daily driver, but I never really thought about discounting a car that I could potentially buy with the owner sat next to it. And obviously you bought it for so many reasons that make this car such a perfect daily. But I am still going back to when I was driving the Audi and it's just so familiar. Like the screen here, all of the dials there. Like,
does it feel like
the steering wheel is exactly the same.
Do you feel like you're kind of in your car but you're not? Do you know that makes sense?
Well,
or is it totally different?
It is different because all of the centre console is different.
But it feels like you're in the same, like you're the same family. I'm still like part of the whole.
I feel like I'm still within the same family, and it was one thing that I want to move away from it because I think it would be so cool to like go, oh, what does that button do? Like, and have it on camera. Because it's kind of like a journey. And so I'm testing a few cars.
You're in manual mode.
Oh. I thought because it in comfort.
No. You still have to go back and then press the end again.
Okay.
Have you looked at BMs or have you? Has it?
I've had a lot of suggestions for M2, M3, and M4, which are kind of like the obvious suggestions. But I mean, like, expensive. The expensive option. Like,
very expensive.
And the M2 obviously is so new, and both me and you actually drove it, didn't we? We shot a video together.
Yeah, that was fun.
I wasn't wowed by it.
We both got out and we were like, yeah, it's cool.
It is cool.
But is it worth 53 grand?
Yeah, that's it.
That's when it's steep.
And then when you look at like M3, M4, and you can get them second hand now for like 45 grand, like 5 grand cheaper, and you can get a much better version.
And do you know what I think with the M2? CSL version is going to come out.
Yeah, which is just going to trump it.
It's
probably going to trump the M3 and M4.
Yeah,
and M5
because
and
apparently
M6.
it's going to have an M4 engine in it.
Yeah, mental. I want to buy a car. This is a Supercars London exclusive.
Coming live
by Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I want to get one. I want to get one soon. And if we think about it, we're in sort of mid-October now.
You're running out of time.
I'm running out of time.
Do you want to buy this? We're just exchanging money.
Yeah.
It's like,
I just noticed the headroom around here.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, but when
That's a good test.
That's if you shunt it. You don't want to get to that point.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
If you want a daily, I mean, this is I would say better than the S3.
Yeah. First impressions.
First impressions are the interior is bang on. Like the interior is wicked.
Yeah.
Obviously, all of the tech all of the tech that you've got on this car again helps with people that are either lazy or just want to cruise on the motorway. Depreciation is strong, isn't it? On these?
Really strong.
Like for a hatchback. Really strong. Obviously, this is the facelifted one. So when you look at the non-facelifted ones that have got slightly less power and probably less spec and have the old headlights and taillights and front bumper and back bumper and all that.
I think they
depreciate
quite quick.
They do, but that's because the facelift came out.
Yeah, exactly.
So like again going back to the M2 versus the M2 CSL, the M2 will start dropping when the CSL starts. They start feeding into the market.
Yeah.
And it's just so frustrating trying to work out like the right car to buy based on what you like, but then obviously what's going to be good at keeping some of your money. And I know that all 99% of cars depreciate, so you can't really look at it like that, but it's always nice to try and find a car that you know that your money
is pretty
depreciates slower.
Yeah, slower
than buying.
Not just like, yeah, I remember when Sam was doing his F-Type video, he was like, I love depreciation. So you want something which can just, you can drive
it may have already done its depreciation.
Because you're not going to buy a new one.
Yeah.
So it may have already taken it, it's already going to take its big hit.
Yeah, so maybe it's a case of trying to find the right car that's already done the majority of its depreciating, so that when I come in, I swoop in and
you swoop in, you pick it up. Pick up
a second-hand car, and I don't lose any money on it. Like, that's the dream.
That is the dream.
That is the dream, and I think that is a great way to end this very relaxing cruise. Like, I've had a bit of a blast.
Yeah.
It has been very, very kind of you to allow me to drive this car.
I would still like you to do a launch control before we round off.
Alright, okay. Let's do a launch control. Should I do a launch control?
Yeah.
And then sign off as I'm doing a launch control. So set it up. How do I do a launch control?
Okay, so both pedals in. Left, same as yours.
There we go. It's exactly the same, right. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you soon. My voice went all over the place there. That's nuts. 4-wheel drive.
It's fun.
That is good. I wasn't expecting that.